Today I'm going to try Kobe Bryant's strict daily routine. I've spent the last week studying him and I actually have very mixed feelings about how he chose to spend his days. Although his strict daily routine led him to becoming one of the best basketball players ever, he was very open about how everything else suffered because of it.
Friends and family, like, they know that about you. When you reconvene, you pick back up where you left off. But make no mistake about it, everything in between is lost.
It's 3:10 a.m. right now. I'm not seeing another person for another 3 or 4 hours, but that doesn't matter one bit because I have 7 minutes to make and get down my first meal of the day. What makes Kobe's routine so unique is the level of detail that he puts into everything that he did. Throughout all the research that I did, time and time again, he would say detail, detail, detail.
It was broken down to the smallest detail. It was broken down to the right angle. It was broken down to foot placement, timing, looking at the posture of a teammate.
And Kobe had that same attention to detail with his meal prep. Looking at this meal actually wants to make me throw up. It's 580 calories and I still need to add a cup of almond milk. I don't know, I'm gonna finish it. Surprisingly not so bad. Decided I just can't put the almond milk into here, so I'm just gonna drink it straight. Tell me it doesn't look foul. It's disgusting. I think I'm gonna throw up. Good morning. I know what you're probably wondering. Did you just pack your bag and get on your scooter and drive all the way to university jamming to Marry You by Bruno Mars? Yes, that's exactly what I did. Most basketball players might wake up at like 9 a.m. and do a workout or two during the day, but not Kobe.
Right, now imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4, you go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4.
I really want to see if this routine can actually be effective in my life, so I'm not going to do 4 basketball sessions, but instead I'm going to do 4 work blocks that apply to my life. The first work block we're going to be doing is a study work block. This was quite literally the definition of outworking everyone. No one's awake at this time, except for one dude. I see one breather. I'm surprised, but it's actually very hot right now. Don't forget, this is just for the video. Celtics are winning it this year. Kobe was known for being an incredibly hard worker. No one in the NBA could keep up with him in his workouts. He lives by his phrase that his English teacher once told him.
He had this beautiful quote, and it read, "Rest at the end, not in the middle." And I took that to heart.
Every one of his workouts were of the highest intensity. So for this 2-hour study session, I'm going to be locked the flip in. I'm starting at 5 a.m, so I'm going to finish at 7. The first half hour, 45 minutes were great. I was peaking off the Kobe motivation. I couldn't be stopped. But I'm not gonna lie, running off 3 hours of sleep is gonna catch up with you at some point. So I started to feel pretty sleepy. When Kobe was focused on something, he really valued not having a wandering mind. So I was trying to not wander my mind and get into this beta risk. What the crap is this? So I finished the 2 hours, but it sure wasn't pretty. And we're back. I'm starting to realize that Kobe gets so much done in his day. I still have to have another meal and then have a nap. And then I'm starting my next work block in like half an hour. This is back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Also, it feels like I've already had half a day, but it's only 8:30. That's pretty crazy. Greek yogurt, nuts, berries, 3 eggs, 510 calories right here. Wow.
I am a menace. Keep me a ratchet like tennis. I'm with
Kobe was known for only getting 2 or 3 hours sleep in his early years, so a quick power nap of 20 or 30 minutes was super crucial to him. Considering I only got 3 hours of sleep last night, I cannot explain to you how keen I am for this nap right here. Hey, which of you thought I was actually going to sleep in my clothes and my shoes? If you actually believed that, then you have to hit the subscribe button. I would I'd pay so much money right now if I could just nap for 2 hours. I do not want to get out of bed right now. I also haven't seen anyone for the entire day, like anyone I know. I don't know, it's like a strange feeling, just not even the morning. Normally I see my family a little bit, nothing. I've seen no one I know. As I was getting ready to get into my next 2-hour work block, I noticed my subscriber goal that I put on my wall months ago. And since putting it up, another couple thousand of you have joined the family. Cousins, welcome. I love making videos, so I really do appreciate every single one of you that has subscribed. It's been so fun. Dap me up, cousin. On ways to 100k. So for the second 2-hour work block of the day, I've decided to come down and do my part-time job, which is doing some gardening. It's only 10 right now. It's only 10 a.m., but I feel like it's like 70% of the day has already been gone. Like, it's insane.
I was on top of the world, living high.
So far, this routine was helping me to get actually a whole lot done. I ended up doing 3 hours of work because I was in a real flow, but I still just hadn't seen anyone I knew the entire day. It was funny. Hello. We're back in the kitchen. Again, Kobe loves to eat, and he's very meticulous with his eating, and that was by no mistake. Kobe was an advocate for getting his things as perfect as you can get them. Nothing was good enough for Kobe. If there was something that would affect his performance, he would do everything he could to make it perfect. And that included his diet. This next meal is 590 calories, and I have so much cooking to do.
Ladies, if you walking through the mall and you hear somebody say, easy, you gotta turn back at them. And you know what? I gotta do the same thing. Come on. Tell them what's up. That's that new 2003 car, ladies, for sure.
Alright, here's one of the steaks that I've cooked up. And we've got the broccoli and potato cooking, but I actually really enjoyed cooking it. Honestly, making a video where I try to learn to cook in like a week or something, that seems so fun. Meal number 3. Broccoli is great. Potato is basically raw, and the steak is chewier than a leather boot. I definitely need improvement in the kitchen. And just like that, we were into our third work block of the day. Kobe highly valued his gym workouts. He would spend 90 minutes really smashing one muscle group at a time.
When I first came in, man, I was a little tweaked.
And Kobe would go hard. When I say lift, I mean heavy, hard. Can't feel your arms type of hard. So for the workout, I had one clear goal. I was going to hit my push muscles, which is chest, tricep, and shoulders. And I was going to go the highest intensity for 90 minutes, all while running on 3 hours of sleep. Oh my goodness. Towards the end of my workout, the 3 hours and hard work from the day was really starting to catch up. I was getting so exhausted. It was hard to keep up the intensity. Just finished the workout. I was in there for just under 2 hours. That was a rough workout. I'm definitely going to be feeling that. Also, for all the people who spend an hour and a half at the gym, I don't understand you.
Bro, look at this. It's actually stupid.
And we're back in the kitchen for dinner. Kobe would have much of the similar stuff of what he had for lunch for dinner. Mum has made something quite similar, chicken, coleslaw, and bread, so we're going to go for that. This was actually a really nice part of the day because it was pretty much the first time I talked to anyone. I haven't seen anyone this entire day that I know, so it's good to finally see my family. Here's a quote that your relationships will suffer in pursuit of greatness.
But what's the value of life if you're doing it all alone?
Greatness.
Yeah. And
You
then
must see some
achieve
people
a
like
big
as
success,
coaches.
but you have no people around you. You don't even enjoy your life.
Now I'm all finished. That has been munched. And for the last workout of the day, we did what Kobe loved to do. But unfortunately, I'm an actual noob, assuming that I might have an empty gym to myself. Of course it's going to be packed. We're going to have to get some work in regardless. It's the most important workout of the day. It's rough, man. There's just games going with subs. So I'm just going to have to like warm up and shoot by myself, and hopefully I can get on at some point. And then luck turned my way. Managed to jam a spot in the game behind me, which is very clutch. So I wasn't going to be able to get a hoop to myself like I wanted. But what I did do was do some dribble moves and then go hard in the game when I could. Tough game. Tough game right here. All I know is that Kobe goes crazy intense, so I'm just trying to get a sweat up today. As I started to head home for my last meal, I questioned myself. Would I do this routine every day? No. Flip no. But it definitely makes me realize the importance of daily preparation. I never thought about my daily preparation. It wasn't a matter of whether it was an option or not. It was, if I want to play, this is what I have to do. So I'd just show up and do it.
Mama said that it was okay. Mama said that it was quite alright. I